Good morning. I'm the garden queen and I'm outside just looking at my gardens. I'll show you behind me. I've got the Mexican sunflowers blooming. I planted them all along my raised bed gardens. So I have a row. It's pretty cool of them. I transplanted my bananas from the woods and they all seem to have lived. Nothing is thriving. It's the middle of November. The original bananas are thriving. The Mexican sunflowers are thriving. This is garlic. So I grew this garlic last year and I didn't plant it till late. I harvested it all and it was pretty small. So I literally just planted it, everything I grew last year. This garden is infested with Biden's alba weeds, but I also planted arugula and kale, Asian greens, cilantro, just a bunch of, fall weather stuff, cool weather. And then this is a bunch of basil that's left over from the summer. And there's sweet potato vines in here too. So I had sweet potatoes in there last year. This is the other garden. I planted this one, I think 3 weeks later, with the Asian greens and kale and peas, although the peas aren't really coming up. Lettuce mix, and I just scatter. It's got some leftover peppers from the summer garden, and some leftover cilantro down here on this end. Not cilantro, basil. A bunch of basil. The perimeter gardens, I don't recall what type of bean this was. Maybe one of the black-eyed peas. But they've been going all summer, and I have a wall of beans that I haven't harvested. Mexican sunflowers. I have a carpet of black-eyed Susan vine on this fence. And then there's an area that has butterfly peas. I'm so excited. I bought 2 plants last year of passion vine. This one is alive. There's a pigeon pea starting to bloom on the outside of the fence. Got pretty little blooms. And I have one more passion vine over there that's alive. Bugs sure do like it. It's my backyard that the dogs can roam and run in and destroy everything. So I have to have this little fence to keep my dogs out of my gardens. This original bamboo. Oh, it's too close. That bamboo has gotten big. We can separate that one. I'm not sure if we want to leave it in the yard or not. Jeff doesn't think we do. I'm undecided. Gives us a lot of privacy. All right, go plant a garden. I've been here almost 2 years. I'll show you the front yard. Guess before I go on the front yard, this is a roselle that I haven't harvested. You think I should harvest it? And there's a little tiny one that just reseeded itself and grew here. I haven't harvested. It's a candlestick cassia I grew from seed that's not flowering anymore. I've got a row of candlestick cassias. I guess they're all done blooming. On the side they had such pretty blooms. And this side yard I made into gardens last year. I was not successful to grow anything on those arches this summer. Just powdery mildew and all the disease took over. But I have some type of mint and asparagus and chaya and cassava that was successful. Mexican sunflowers. I didn't show you this line of papayas I started all those papayas from seed, so it's kind of cool. They're all along that fence. This is the outside of the fence with a blanket of black-eyed Susan vines and some type of cowpea, I think. There's a yellow bamboo in there. They got pretty tall. I didn't like the cold last winter. A couple more of my papayas that I started from seed, along with roselle and lemongrass. A couple baby trees that I started from seed. I think this is a mango. The Chan's, no, that's the jumbo leaf chaya from Cody Cove Nursery. And the Chan's yellow cassava is behind it. So there used to be a row that they could take the mower through between these two rows, but the cassava just, I think during one of the hurricanes when it was super windy, it just decided to lie down. You can see the candlestick cassias all going to seed against the house. Another candlestick cassia. Not blooming anymore, but the Mexican sunflower, it's his time to shine. And this roselle needs harvested. Anyone wants to come over and harvest roselle? I mean, it's still blooming. Look at those cute little blooms. Just cute little blooms. So this is my side yard. We are on 2 roads. And this is, I guess, my front yard. Wonder how much you can zoom in with this. Nope, that's as far as we can zoom. So everything's kind of sleepy right now. I don't know how much you want to walk with me. I'll just do a quick little walk. We got some Indian blanket flowers blooming, or Mexican sombreros, or gaillardia. It was full last year of gaillardia, so I'm hoping it'll all reseed and come back in the spring. I've propagated my Pakistani mulberries. So you see them, they did really good. And the regular mulberry behind the lemongrass and roselle. Crepe myrtle was here. A lot of brown stuff, but man, those Mexican sunflowers are beautiful. Look at what's on this one. How sweet is that? Guess he just slept there last night. And this is a papaya we started from seed last year. And it was really windy. The wind blew off the cover for it. So he froze all the way down to there, about a foot off the ground. But he came back with three stalks. And look at that. He's got some papayas. And they're good tasting papayas, and he's flowering still. You see those flowers in there? So much unharvested roselle. I wish I knew someone that wanted some roselle, because I have a bunch. And the fronts, I guess this is the front of the house. So this would be the front. And you know, you can't really see the house from the road, and that's kind of by design. We're also on a little bit of a hill, so I did swales of gardens. But look at that. I could be up there and you wouldn't even know it. That Mexican sunflower is tall. Turn around behind me. Maybe if I turn this way. It goes way up there. You know, you just start it from cuttings. Same with the lemongrass. I just start it from cuttings and divide it. Well, I guess I don't do cuttings for lemongrass. I divide it, divisions from the root. All right. Oh my goodness. I left my loppers outside because I harvested a Mexican sunflower yesterday. So this is my garden and I love it. Show you what's on the planting table. It's Saturday morning. My family's still all asleep. So I'm out here by myself walking around the gardens. This is probably the most lush of all the gardens. And it's because I did plant it over my drain field. So it has a constant supply of moisture and nutrients. Alright, my planting tables that I need to get some little tiny, I think, kumquats, because when I eat them, I just save the seeds and plant them. The pineapple tops, you just cut them off, stick them in the ground. This I bought a couple weeks ago. It's a guava. Oh, and along with these, I bought these too. This is a tomato tree. And then this is a peanut butter and jelly tree, I think. Or peanut butter. Oh, there's a lot of water in there. Guess we got some rain. Need to dump out some of that water. It's great when we don't have rain to have buckets of water under everything. All my little cuttings I got from friends. The seedlings didn't do the greatest. So I planted the seeds in these pots at the same time I planted them in the ground in the backyard. I need to transplant all these and put them in the ground somewhere. Because they're not happy. Turnips, Asian greens, tatsoi, spinach did not germinate, and then these are some moringas from cuttings from my moringa trees. So I think we'll have some new baby moringas. Good, there's lots of life. So this one doesn't show any life. So 2, 4, 5. And then, you know, I can't not start my avocado seeds either. This is one of the giant ones. A coworker gave me that one. Somebody brought it back from like Puerto Rico. And then all my this is the cutting from the moringa tree. We'll see. It'll live. That one will come back. Those two are from my original. Oh no. We got a lot of rain. Holy cow. I was at work all day yesterday. I didn't realize how much rain we got. I'm glad I came out here. A friend gave me this, and I just transplanted it probably yesterday before work. It's stevia, and it doesn't look the best, but I think it'll be okay. It'll be happy being in a pot because it did not like its little tiny pot it came to me in. Cranberry hibiscus cuttings. 2 different types of spinach cuttings. And then tree collards. So a couple of the purple ones lived. I've got 3 purple ones that lived, and then it looks like I've got 3 of the green ones that lived. So I'm excited about those. All right, go plant a garden. I transplanted some bananas a neighbor gave me. She gave me bamboo. She was so sweet. She gave me bags of leaves. And she just dug up these bananas. They were all right there in that one. And I dug those 2 up. So I'm going to extend this garden. There's nothing over here. Come out this door, and it's bare. You can't have bare ground. And there's my labradoodles. There's my labradoodles. I love them so much. They are so much work. They are so dirty. They bring in so much dirt. So I would say, unless you want a high maintenance dog, not one. They're friendly, they're smart, I love them, but the house is so dirty because of them. And on a better note, all right, my Mexican sunflowers in my backyard. That's kind of a neglected garden, and then there's the raised beds over there where I got my row of Mexican sunflower.